And our experience now is completely inside the blackness of the black hole from an outsider's perspective.
Yeah.
Gravity is increasing faster and faster. And this is where we get to maybe my favorite word that I have learned in the process of this, which is my understanding of this is when the gravity at your feet is so different from the gravity at your head that you begin to stretch in a very dramatic way. And this is spaghettification.
Yeah.
Could you explain what is happening here?
Yeah. And
as we
you
get
said,
spaghettified.
one way of thinking about it is that another way of thinking about it is just that the distortion in space-time is not constant over the length of your body. Right? So when we're falling in, we might as well be, this is the Einstein's equivalence principle in action, we might as well be in flat space because the distortion, it's like saying on the surface of the Earth, if you look at a square mile of the surface of the Earth, you don't see the curvature, right? You have to go to bigger distances to see that you're on a curved surface. It's kind of like that. So the distortion, the difference in gravitational pull, as you said, or the distortion, you don't feel it until it becomes very distorted. Or there's a big gravitational pull when you get very close to this thing. And then you start to see that, and actually it works. It's not only stretching, it's also a squashing. So the way the tidal gravity works is to squash in one direction and pull in the other direction.
So you
feel it. So you start to feel this strange sort of sensation of being stretched and squashed. and as you go closer and closer to the singularity, those effects become much more extreme until they're so extreme that, first of all, you cease to stay together.
We're one long string of atoms?
Yeah,
well, what are we now?
And then the atoms get separated, and then the protons, the quarks inside the protons will get separated. And ultimately, according to Einstein's theory, the tidal forces become infinite. So formally infinite. And so everything is gone. Everything's been ripped apart. And this is what we call the singularity. So the whole thing kind of gets very extreme and breaks down ultimately in Einstein's picture.